think about it anymore, and you can just be who you are.
It creates a virtual focus on that and just like trust in your
AI performances.
Generative AI wallpaper.
YouTube Create application.
Welcome to Xreal.
Xreal예요. 두
Record videos of your avatar.
광고주분들에게 제공해드리겠습니다.
LG Electronics USA.
What we have right over here with YouTube Create, it allows for you to have a high-power editing tool. We're going to be highlighting 4 functions. Show some of those powerful creative tools that are backed by Google, like Google AI.
Google AI.
Because when you're creating your content, you're trying to share your content, which is an expression of yourself to everyone else. We're selecting 3 different bits of content that we're about to import into YouTube Create. The first item that we're highlighting in YouTube Create is being able to remove unwanted background noise. And with the unwanted background noise, it's first being analyzed by Google AI.
Get right with things. Let's go.
When you have your content, you want to make sure that you're not infringing on anyone's copyrighted material. So all the audio that's being utilized within inside of the YouTube Create for your content creation is going to be copyright safe and it's going to be royalty free. And then after you have your music selected and it's being added to your video, there's processing that's occurring, and that processing is going to be beat matching. It's a suggestion of where your videos, which have already been processed, perfectly line up with your audio.
Yes.
And that's a very time-consuming item, so we're able to reduce that amount of timing. And then the last item that we're highlighting in our demo is a way of adding more audience by being very inclusive and allowing accessibility with the ability of automatically adding captions to your content with the press of 1 button. And then in the end, you're just going to upload your material to YouTube while having the ability of exporting your file. And if you do have an Android device, I do suggest that you go to Google Play and download the YouTube Create application.
YouTube Create application.
Yes, and it's only for Android devices through the Google Play Store.
What we have here is the generative AI wallpaper feature that is currently available with the Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro phones. So what this allows you to do is create wholly original designs that you can then set as the background on your phone with the power of generative AI helping you out. There's a number of different options available for you to choose from. For example, we can maybe select a cave here, and then it might be neat to check it out in neon colors. Then we create the wallpapers. It came up with 4 options, and it's really neat to see how it's interpreted in very different ways.
Hello, today we're going to talk about Duet AI in Google Workspace. What this does, it actually helps you with creating emails. So I gave it the parameter, I create. In a couple seconds, I'm going to have a fully written email. Okay, so you have a couple options here. I don't like this style, click on that, and it's going to rewrite it for me.
Oh, it's going to change the tone.
Yes, it's going to change it. So you also have another way. So let's say this is perfect for me, right?
Yes.
I'm going to insert it.
Let's have a little bit.
Now, let's say I want to make this a little more formal. So I can make it shorter, I can elaborate, I can make it a little more formal, right? Go ahead and click on that. So now this is the former version of that email. So something that would normally take me 20 minutes to do literally took me less than 2 minutes, right? Now I can go ahead and replace that. I can make it sound a little more like myself. So, and then you can send the email. So this is Duet AI in Workspace. It's integrated with Gmail right here. Now it is available if the default language is English, and it's also only available in English at the moment right now.
So if there's a cloud in the sky, you can't shoot that shot. Gotta wait another day. This is hopefully going to give filmmakers a chance to have a very strong foundation under them.
All of this stuff that we're using here today is actually free in some capacity and available to students. The Unreal Engine, which you're seeing here, that's totally free. You could download that today and start using it. And you can film with your iPhone. If you connect it to Unreal's Live Link plugin, you'll be able to do virtual camera scouting the exact same way that we do. But basically, the reason this is important is Sony has a proprietary plugin that we wrote that creates a virtual version of the Venice. Hey, Kat, could you pull up the Venice panel? Yeah. All of these things, basically like the imager mode, what FPS we were shooting at, all of these things like the ND. We can change the focal length from in here.
Focal length,
yeah,
yes.
for sure, right? Yeah, of course, instantly. And the biggest thing in here, though, that is the most important, is at the very top, there's a button that says export config and import config. So these buttons will allow us to get a config out of here that we can actually plug into that camera, and it will instantly set to whatever we had in the virtual shoot. So that way we can really get that like one-to-oneness between the physical camera and the virtual camera. Sort of the physical half of the room and then the virtual half of the room, if it makes sense.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. This here motion capture system called Mokopi. These are just bracelets, snaps on like right here.
How's it going?
Oh, good.
So these sensors here, it's Mokopi, connect to a mobile app through Bluetooth. Put the 6 sensors on, connect them to your phone, and then you're calibrated. So this is a headband, and you just put it around your head like that.
So it's just like that, and then this comes through.
It just snaps right in.
Whoa.
And look.
Good.
That's
yeah, you can
really
shake it
great.
around, you're all good. Yeah.
This is really comfortable. We should have this in South Korea.
You should.
You totally can, yeah.
Really?
Yes, of
Well,
course.
no, it's not available in South
Why does
Korea.
that know South Korea?
It's in Japan and America right now.
Just get it
But
there and bring it
Korea is
back.
on the list. We want to go to Korea because I know a lot of like K-pop.
Yes.
They would love to be able to wear something and dance. What's cool is on the phone. Let me see if I have an example.
So this is the little character as she moves. You can see it like moving here. So see, she's got the little headband on.
Yes.
And that's the little guy. She's moving the little guy. There she goes.
And then you're controlling 3D character directly on your phone. What you can do then is either record videos of your avatar on your phone, or you can record raw animation files right on your phone. You know, either like animations for games, you can make animations for cinematic content. You can actually even use it to make games too. It doubles as full body tracking in VR, so you can use it as a full body tracking VR system too.
I've been in this industry for about 5 years. Yeah, since I graduated college.
What was your major?
I was a theater major. Yeah. The key point is to just approach everything with an attitude of like, okay, like, how hard could it be? You know what I mean? Even if you know in your head that it's going to be hard, if you assume that it's going to be hard, then it will be, right? But if you decide that you can do it and that it's going to be easy, you will find the way. Like, people of our generation, like Gen Z, Gen Alpha, like even millennials, like we grew up at a time when technology was constantly changing. We didn't learn how to use a phone. We learned how to learn to use a phone when there was like a new update or a change or whatever. So we have that in our brains already. Like, none of this is actually going to be inaccessible to us, and it's so much easier for us than it was for any other generation. That's actually your superpower, and if you focus on that and just like trust in your ability to be creative and figure it out, you'll be able to, I promise. So anybody who's interested in the Unreal Engine and virtual production, we would absolutely love to talk to you, and maybe we could even set up an internship or something like for people out of college. So hopefully, I don't know, we would have to figure that out and talk to people, but you know, why not? Let's try. Most people are from university in the States, I think, but our department's really small. Obviously within Sony, that's not the case. Again, within Sony, there's a lot of international people.
Scenes, or how we made this
Of
scene.
course, thank you so much. And I really do think it would be amazing for us to just set up a system for students, either if maybe like just for a visit to the studio or like an internship, or if we did like guest lecture or something like that.
Yes.
I think would be really great, because there's like, again, that's really a big part of our mission is education and outreach and stuff. Especially if you have a successful YouTube channel, companies love that. They like that, seriously, like that watch your resume so much. Look, and please reach out to me if you need anything. And I can really give you a recommendation as an employee, anything like that. Like, I'm more than happy to do it.
Thank you so much.
Your whole team knows the plan.
Have a great day. Thank you so much.
Essential.
Right here, look.
There we go. The Netflix in so that you can take your picture camera.
I want a camera, I want a glass.
Hi June. Hi.
It's my really great honor to see you in CES.
My honor. There's a few things that I always, when I talk to aspiring people, because I feel very fortunate to be able to do this, right? I got to host CES for 4 years in a row. I do things like that. But the biggest thing is, okay, do not compare yourself to others. You are you. So what I mean by that is we are all different. We all have a different magic to ourselves. An essence of who we are. Don't compare yourself to others, even if there's other people doing great things. Like, focus on yourself, okay? That's number one. Number two, always try to get better. So what I mean by that is, if you make a video, watch it. If you didn't like something about it, remember that. And the next video you make, don't do the same thing, right? Always be your number one critic. By saying, oh, I'm not going to do that next video, then it becomes normal. Then 5 videos down, you're going to be better than 5 videos before. 10 videos later, you're going to be better than you were 10 videos before. And this keeps on building and building. So every time you make something, watch it, critique it, see how could I do better? Could I look at the camera differently? Could I smile more? Could I talk louder? Could I react better? Always watch it, and then it becomes natural. It becomes like you don't have to think about it anymore. And when you don't have to think about it anymore, and you can just be who you are, which comes down to like you are enough. What is inside of you is what's important. Then I think you'll really be able to start seeing things happen and seeing things grow. And also the biggest thing, like, this is a very difficult space, competitive, but it's fun, and just have fun. The more you have fun, it'll show in your videos, and people will have fun watching your videos. So, you are enough. Always get better and enjoy the journey. Those are my 3 tips. And other than that, look, 사랑해. You already have 36,000. That's really good, actually. Like, on it, 36,000 is very good. So keep doing what you're doing. The other thing that I would say is always experiment too.
Yes.
Try something that your audience may not expect, and they might actually like it more and say, oh, this is kind of interesting. But if healthy lifestyle is the focus on healthy lifestyle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. You're focusing on technology.
Yeah. Technology and gadgets. I've been doing it for like 15 years.
15 years?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. You're kidding, right? You look like just over 30. You kind of have a really young spirit.
You know that, and you already have a great start. I'm so impressed.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. Yes.
So keep doing, yeah?
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Well, best of luck, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. It was actually really nice to meet you, because you inspire me to be like, yes, there's more young people that are excited about this.
No,
you
inspire me. Really.
You can always send me a message if you have a question, okay?
Okay. Oh, thank
Okay.
you. Thank you so much. Yes. Have a good one.
All right, best of luck.
Thank
Maybe
you.
see you next year. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Hello, welcome to Xreal. My name is PJ. I'm one of the co-founders of Xreal. And as you can see here, we're showing people the AR glasses that Xreal has been introducing to the market. So we are introducing AR technologies right now as a wearable display technology. So you can have your home theater in your pocket at all times. We are bringing computer vision technologies to make wearable display more interesting, something that we call spatial display. And the next step is that we're going to introduce more AR, true AR experiences based on our glasses. So in this booth being presented, this is like everything you've seen in films. Either it's Princess Leia coming out of R2-D2's camera or something like that. We're showing for the very first time that real-time holographic video is possible on our glasses. And over here to my right, these little rooms are designed to resemble your study room or your office. And we're showing people how AR technologies right now can make your study room experience just a little bit more interesting. Being the global leader in this industry, we have seen this industry move extremely fast. In my opinion, AR is probably one of the most important technological trends to pay attention to. If you look at what's happened in the past 3 to 4 decades, semiconductors help us process information, and the internet helps us organize information. And technologies like AR and MR will help us display information. And thank you for coming to Xreal, and thank you for paying attention to AR.
안녕하세요. 에어글라스 제조하는 업체 엑스리얼입니다. 이 제품은 저희가 이번에 CES 나오면서 소개해드린 신제품인데요. 엑스리얼 에어 2 울트라라는 제품입니다. 기존의 일반 소비자용으로 다르게 지금 개발자용으로 나와 있는데요. 앞에 3D 환경 센서가 들어있어가지고 핸드 트래킹, 이미지 트래킹이 다 가능한 제품입니다. 저희가 새로 타이타늄 소재로 밑단이 디자인되어 있고요. 좀 더 가볍고 탄탄하게 만들어져 있고요. 완전 선글라스처럼 디자인이 되어 있거든요.
너무 예뻐요.
네, 맞아요. 네. 맞아요. 저희가 일반 소비자들이 일상생활 중에서 AR을 즐길 수 있게끔 저희가 웨어러블 디바이스잖아요. 그래서 최대한 이쁘고 트렌디하게 디자인을 해서 이렇게 나오고 있습니다. 지금 추가된 3D 환경 센서로는 저희 개발자들이 SDK를 사용해서 핸드 트래킹이나 헤드 트래킹, 그리고 이미지 트래킹까지 저희가 다 사용 가능하거든요. 저희가 함께 나온 트래킹 패드가 따로 있는데요. 저쪽에서 한번 보여드릴게요. 우트라 트래킹 패드라는 제품이고요. 여기는 전기가 따로 들어가 있지 않고 포스터처럼 생겼는데 종이 재질입니다. 안에 그 자석이 들어있어가지고 버튼이 이렇게 움직일 수 있어요. 총 11가지 동작이 있는데요. 홈페이지로 돌아가기, 날씨 확인하기, 아니면 영화 보기 자유롭게 세팅하면 됩니다. 지금 이쪽에 보이시는 게 저희 이번에 이 제품을 사용해서 데모를 만든 건데요. 저희 지금 핸드 제스처 중에서 가장 정확하게 가능한 동작이 스와이핑이랑 핀칭이랑 그래빙, 이 세 가지가 가장 정확하게 트래킹이 가능해서 집에 있는 전자기기랑 같이 연동이 되어 있어가지고 예를 들어서 이렇게 바를 잡아서 집에 있는 조명 컬러를 이렇게 변환할 수 있거든요. 안에 부스 보이시면 지금 하고 계시는 것 같아요. 파란색인데 위아래로 이렇게 드래깅 하면서 노란색이나 빨간색이랑 가능합니다. 에어컨이랑 연결해가지고 온도 조절도 가능하고요. 개발자가 자유롭게 이렇게 세팅이 가능합니다. 현장에서는 저희 미국 지사, 중국 본사, 그리고 일본 지사, 한국 지사에서 다 여기 모여 있습니다. 네.
지사가 정말 많아요.
네, 맞아요. 태국에도 지사 있어가지고 지사는 진짜 많아요. 네네네. 취업은 자신감이 있으면 됩니다. 자신감이 있으면 돼요. 마케터로서는 자기를 먼저 이렇게 마케팅을 해야 들어가는 거잖아요. 네, 자신만 있으면 가능합니다. 공채로, 네, 공채로 되었습니다. 그렇게 돼 있는데, 근데 저희 지사는 인원이 사실 그렇게 많지 않아가지고, 본사에는 한 500명 정도 있거든요. 지사는 현지화 작업을 좀 많이 하는 편이어가지고, 사실 한 사람이 한 팀으로 이렇게 운영을 하고 있습니다.
마지막으로 질문 드릴게요.
네.
너무 바쁘실 것 같아요.
괜찮아요. 네네.
이건 진짜 제 개인적인
네네네네.
소셜미디어 마케팅이랑
네.
영상 마케팅
네네네.
담당자들도
네네.
채용을 하실까요?
제가 지금 담당하고 있습니다. 네네네네네. 아무래도 한국 시장이 저희 엑스리아한테도 되게 중요한 시장이어가지고 저희 팀이 점점 더 커지면 좋을 것 같아서 네, 만약에 의향이 있으시면 지원해주세요. 네, 감사합니다.
작년에 저희들이 세계 월드와이드 점유율이 50% 이상을 달성을 해서 세계 1위 기업으로 되게 되었습니다. 에어2 프로, 에어2 울트라를 많이 사용해 주셨으면 감사하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
Hello everybody, my name is Tony Hall. I am one of the National Galaxy Connected Experience and Events trainers, and we are here at the Samsung booth CES2024 talking about the Galaxy Book 4 Pro. And there are 3 key features that we want to highlight today, including the new processor, what we're calling the Core Ultra set of processors that allow for better CPU, GPU, and NPU performance. NPU stands for Neural Processing Unit, that allows for better AI performance. And speaking of AI, we are proud to be introducing Microsoft Copilot on Windows 11. You can actually see a dedicated key on this laptop. And once we go ahead and turn this laptop on here, we'll go ahead and unlock it. You can see that Copilot's already up and running, but if you have it closed, all you have to do is press this dedicated key. It's that easy to invoke Copilot on our laptops. The other thing that we're very proud of is the screen. More of our laptops include touchscreens now, and our customers really enjoy that. And the screen technology using dynamic AMOLED 2X display technology, it's healthier for your eyes. It's going to be bright in bright sunlight. It's going to be dim when you need it to, utilizing our Vision Booster technology. Galaxy Book 4 is an incredible device, and we cannot wait for it to come to market in the United States on February 29th of this year.
I'm also majoring in film major. So
Oh, very cool.
Studio.
But on the training side, it's all about building relationships and having a passion for the technology that you are representing. We know that there's all kinds of great technology, and we can get into the technical specifications of that. But the big thing is, does it empower the people around you, and how can you tell that story to get people interested in the technology that you are passionate about? You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
So what we have on display for the very first time here at CES is our Galaxy Book 4 360. This is our first ever AI PC, so we're super excited about this. Right here, what we're going to be highlighting is our partnership with Intel. It's our first PC with our Ultra processor. This is exclusively available to us from our partners at Intel. This is the first time ever they actually let us use their direct chip processor, so we're super excited about that. This is how it folds. This is our 2-in-1 experience that you're going to be getting. We're also going to be highlighting our anti-reflection. As I take you on this side, right here where we're actually going to be highlighting is our vision booster. So this display is so bright you can even see this in direct sunlight. What I'm going to show you is basically a recreation of you were out in the direct sunlight.
Whoa.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
And that's it.
Hi, my name is Bob Lawton. I'm the National Training Manager for LG Electronics USA, Home Entertainment, and I'm really excited to tell you about our new 77-inch 4K wireless OLED television set. It's really going to change the way people are using televisions in their home. So when it is transparent, as it is behind me right now, you can see right through it. Now, why that's different? Because when it's off and you can see through it, you can see your wallpaper, or if you've got a window that has a great view, you can put this in front of the window and not lose the view. You could use this television set as like a room divider and still be able to see through the room, not feel like you have a big piece of furniture there. When you want full LG OLED picture quality, there's a button you can press on the remote and it raises a black screen up and you get perfect blacks and full rich colors. The interesting thing about this TV is it's not just transparent, it's also 4K wireless TV. So it has LG's Zero Connect box and it will transmit a 4K 120 hertz signal from up 30 feet away in your room. So this means that all you need to do is place your TV and plug it in, and you can have your peripherals, your set-top box, your gaming consoles on the other side of the room where it's more convenient for you to access. That is LG, and this product will be shipping probably the second half of 2024. If you want to get into this business, global marketing, I would suggest getting an entry-level position. Working your way up takes a lot of hours, a lot of hard work, but it is very rewarding, especially when you can work with technology like this.
안녕하세요. 저는 스페이스비전에서 개발 리드 담당하고 있는 우태균이라고 합니다. 저희가 지금 데모에서 보여드리고 있는 거는 현장에 있는 인원들의 성별을 분석해서 남성이 많으면 남성을 위한 큐레이션 광고를 틀어드리고 여성이 많으면 여성을 위한 광고를 틀어주고 있는 서비스입니다. 연령이나 외양 정보를 기반으로 해서 생동감 넘치는 큐레이션이 가능하고 머리 박스 안에 3개의 축이 고객이 어느 방향을 보고 있는지 분석을 하고 있습니다. 기존에는 5개 광고에서 알 수 없었던 고객이 얼마나 우리 광고에 관심이 있고 흥미가 있는지에 대한 정보를 광고주분들에게 제공해 드릴 수 있습니다.
Maybe threatening their jobs. AI and writing